Guys, welcome to a new video for the channel. First of all, before starting with this video, guys, support the video with your epic like, subscribing again, activating the bell, very important so that you don't miss out on all the news that I will be bringing you soon in Free Fire. Obviously, as you saw in the title and in the thumbnail, it's time to talk about Naruto Shippuden, Chapter 2. Obviously, I know that many people have already uploaded a lot of content related to this, but in this video we are going to be seeing absolutely everything that we have leaked so far of what this collaboration would be. Get uncomfortable because we literally have a lot of things in what this video would be. The first thing we are going to see are the items that we are going to have available. Currently I have been in charge of getting them on the wish list. Unfortunately on the advanced server, we can't see them, but a super emote is not specified. We have this emote here that will also be arriving. We have an entrance animation. We have many little things around here related to what this collaboration would be. We can even see the skins there. We have a transformer. We obviously have lobby music and many more things that we have available there that will be arriving with this collaboration, but we don't have a preview of more or less how they will look because it is literally the advanced server and they do not specify them. Currently, on the screen, you will see what would be this image where they specify some of the items that we will have available. Among those, we have backpacks, parachutes, some weapon skins, some bat skins, grenades here and there, glue walls, the super emote. We have some animations, look, we even have the appearance transformer and I think it is a final hit effect that we also have around here. Obviously related to this, as I said, you can't see it in the game, but here we can see a small design of more or less what we will have available. Along with this, we have this other image available, where they specify some of the shirts, or some, yes, like emotes also of shirts related to what would be the aspects that are going to be arriving, and they specify a spoiler of Itachi there. Which, in fact, we have this next image, where they specify some of the skins that we are going to have available in this second chapter. Among them they specify Madara, we have Pintendo, I think it's more or less like that, we have what would be Orochimaru, we have Minato, we have Itachi and they would be like the only characters. We have two skins obviously for Nintendo that I imagine obviously are going to be one of the Transformer and the other the normal skin. We are also going to be waiting. How do you see what this would be? Do you like it or not? Like this, guys, we also have emotes related to this Naruto Shippuden, but we can only see them, obviously, in what would be images and you will be seeing them on the screen. Look, here we have a kind of revival of Tensai, we have something like fire, some pretty epic emotes, we have like the Chidori, right? More or less like that, which are pretty cool emotes of what this collaboration would be. And talking a little bit about the skins, which obviously we can't see from this side, we have several fan arts that obviously show us more or less how these skins are going to work and in fact you're going to see them over there. First of all we have Minato. I think that's what he's called, a skin that in Free Fire can look a bit cool. I can't tell you that he's going to look too godlike, but oh well. We also have this other image available where we can see something related to this skin that we're going to have, which I think could be a transformer or I don't know if it's a normal skin, because obviously remember that I think it's called Pintendo or something like that, more or less the theme. We also have what would be Itachi, who we can see a little bit of with a fan art are, which obviously, as I tell you, are fan art, but apart from what this would be, we have it out there in 3D design, which I will leave for you here. This 3D design is official directly from Free Fire. Obviously, I was getting it so that you have it out there as a preview of more or less how this is going to look. This Itachi is going to come with everything, guys. Believe that this is going to come to God in what would be this collaboration. And I think I had previously shown the others. I will also be showing them on screen, both what would be Madara and the one that I have yet to specify. Also, guys, I want you to comment below what you think about this. Do you like or dislike the designs of these skins? Remember that they are fan art are. We do not yet have them available directly in the game. Likewise, guys, many little things have also been leaked in different clips that Garena Free Fire has specified to us. And, in fact, you, on the screen, are going to be watching this video, where Garena Free Fire itself was uploading to us, more or less, how the abilities of the modified characters were going to work, and among that, it was giving us a huge spoiler of what the Leaf Village would be, which is going to be returning. I think that's what it's called. Currently, we are going to have a change in what this Leaf Village would be because we are going to have, like, the animation that Pain does. I think it's more or less like that. I don't know much about Naruto Shippuden, I apologize 1,000 times. Likewise, within the game files we have also found a little bit about how that is going to be working and you will be seeing it on the screen. Look, it's literally going to be the same village from the Leaf that we had before. only it's going to be destroyed, and at the top they specify a ball that I think is the ball that makes the pine. I think it's more or less like that. As I said, I don't know much about Naruto Shippuden, but I'll let you know, guys. How do you like it? Do you like it or not? Comment below with your opinions. Along with this, we've also found some 2D images, obviously related to what this collaboration that we're going to have available would be. Right now on the screen you're going to see some of these images that we've found. Among them they specify the moon. Obviously we also have the part of the map that I was notifying you that was going to arrive as modified. Likewise, we have some fragments of images that show us what this theme is going to be like when that ball is filling up, and I think the animation for this is going to be pretty cool. We have a wallpaper over there. I think this is a loading screen when we're logging in where they show us Lita and Mahara and some of the characters from Free Fire, obviously. This would be pretty cool. I like the theme. We have some images out there. Look, we're going to have this character that they gave us for free before. What's his name? I don't remember the name. Comment the name of the character below, but it was the character that they gave us for free in the previous chapter or in the first chapter. Will we have him back? We have some images available in reference to Naruto, some things that will be available directly in the game so that you can see them more or less. We have, like, web event designs or events that we're going to have in the interface. We have this over here that I don't know what they're going to do. I think they're like some things that will be available on the map, like abilities. And speaking a little bit about these abilities, do you remember that in Chapter 2, Garena Free Fire was obviously notifying us about some abilities like Chidori, Rasengan and all that? Well, for this new chapter we're also going to have some of these animations available, or some of these Yuxun, I think that's what they're called. Obviously you're going to see some of these on the screen. We're going to have like a bird available in the game. We're also going to have what would be like an effect of Itachi. I think it's more or less like an eye, more or less the theme. We're going to have, look, we have this other one over here. I literally don't know much about this, but you should know. Look, we have this other one that's going to be like a shark. Watch out for this. We have this other one over here that makes a marking. I don't know much, guys. Excuse me. Look, there we have those others. They're like Yuxus that are going to be arriving with what would be the theme of this collaboration. I don't know how many there are in total. There are like 6 or 5 Yuxus that are going to arrive. I'll specify them here. I imagine that this image is related to what that would be. You can see it there too. Look, we have several other things related to this collaboration that we are going to have available. Look, we have the map of Bermuda where they specify the Leaf Village on one side. Obviously with this damaged theme, more or less like that. We have several more things here. Look, here they don't specify how the designs of the special interface that we are going to have available are. We can see Itachi and other things. Look, here we have available what would be more things that we can see there. Now Minato, I think that's what this one is called, and look, the skin looks good. It looks good in the skin. You already know that the designs look good. Let's hope that in the game we can also see quite a few cool ones. Again, we have more designs out there. Many more designs related to what this would be. Look, there we have some designs where they are not specified in Tachi Madara and the Nintendo. I think it is more or less like this. We have Orochimaru at the bottom, and here we have all the characters that are going to be arriving. Look how high quality the beast looks. The skins on this side here look very, very high quality. Remember that I imagine this is going to belong to the super mode section. I think the theme could be more or less like this. You can also see it over there. What do you think about this? It looks pretty high quality. Look, here we have this one available that I imagine is going to be part of some token tower with what that skin would be. We have 4 more here. Look, we have Pain. I think it is more or less like this. We have Itachi. We have Orochimaru, and like this what would be Madara, which, watch out, I think could be part of some events. We have something available here, like these Witters, something like that. I don't remember the name, some designs around here. They're more or less so that you can see several things. We also have available what would be the lobby that will be arriving for the next update, also with the theme of Chapter 2. It is literally the same lobby that we had before, but this time they do not specify it as damaged, destroyed, more or less like that theme, and among many more things that we found around there. Obviously of what would be this collaboration of Free Fire for Naruto Shippuden, of what would be Chapter 2s, and finally, we have this loading screen available where some of the characters are not specified, obviously. We have Itachi, we have Madara, and we have Nintendo, and also some characters from Naruto Shippuden. This is going to be quite cool. What do you think about this? Lots of things, lots of content related to Naruto Shippuden. We have, obviously, apart from that, we also have some previews of some things that are going to be coming, and in fact, you're going to see some of them on the screen. Look, we have this eagle that I imagine is going to belong to, obviously, and to what would be related to the Yuxus, more or less the theme. Look, we have many more things available for you to see. We even have a bat skin available, right? It's like that. Look, with that, I don't really know the name, I know very little about Naruto, as I said, but you should already know a lot more about it. Even within the game files, we've found some scrolls that are going to be available, obviously on what would be the map with different designs that you can see there. And we also found this skin that I think is going to be an NPC that we're going to have available on the map. I don't know the name of the skin, but you can see it there. It looks pretty cool. What do you think about this? I think it looks pretty cool, I don't know. What do you think? We also have different, how do you say this? Like the handkerchiefs or the things that are put here, the Naruto ones in different colors, we have them around here for you to take into account. We also found a parachute directly in the game files. We have a witter around here. We have what would be, the arsenals also related to Naruto Shippuden and among many more things. Guys, inside the game files we have too many things related to what would be this collaboration that will be coming very soon. For now we are going to leave the video here.